Wait.
And at the point, number 1, Austin.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Worley Activity Center on the campus of Ezell-Harding Christian School for tonight's exciting region basketball matchup. The Ezell-Harding Christian School Eagles taking on the Spartans from Webb School of Knoxville. My name is Jason Charlton. I'll be joined tonight by Robert Lindsay, who brought you the action for the girls' game. Robert, glad to have you here tonight. Thanks for filling in.
Hey, no problem. I'm hoping for great results. I'm hoping for a great game, but I'm hoping for an Ezell victory. I think that's what we're shooting for. Good game with an Ezell victory.
Well, hopefully you're able to tune into the girls' matchup. Fantastic game. The girls lost the last-second three-point shot, lost by 1 to Webb School of Knoxville's girls team. Great game. Knox Webb opens up in man-to-man. Will Smith, 15-foot jumper, good.
He is good. I'm not going to lie. He's pretty much going to pull up everybody everywhere. He loves that elbow shot. He loves all those shots. As long as he gets some distance, he's got it.
Austin G. Up for 2. Coach Farmer, talking to him earlier this week, said he's basically opening it up for these guys. He's telling G and Smith, Will Smith, look, you guys have got to take the game over. So they have green light anytime. Nice backdoor cut there by the Spartans. Just caught Liebert flat-footed defensively. Not sure what he's supposed to cover. 4-2 the score. G penetrates. Liebert in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound on the floor. Possession arrow to the Spartans.
Possession, Spartans.
How exciting was that game to call, Robert?
Exciting is the word. The unfortunate part of it is the first half was really slow.
Right.
Just super slow. Everybody was struggling to get the offense going, and then all of a sudden it just kind of opened up. I mean, leads were changing hands. Ezell would get close. They'd get far away. Knox Webb would just pull away. They'd find a hole in the zone and just go to town. But that end of the game was ridiculous. So, I mean, like walking into technicals, everybody got into foul trouble. You just didn't even know what was going to happen, you know. It kind of felt like I was going to get fouled a couple times. You know, I was going to get a foul called on me a few times. So, who knows? You know, I love it. It was an exciting game. It's an unfortunate loss just because it was they fought back so hard. I mean, I wouldn't say it was necessarily the greatest game by the girls, but yet at the same time, they fought back really hard.
Nice assist there from G to T.J. Smith, the freshman. Eagles regain the lead. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound to the Spartans. Jump ball possession arrow, Ezell-Harding. I'm telling you.
I love it. I love it.
If there's a ball out there, G is going to be somewhere around it.
You don't see him coming.
No, you don't.
He's quick. He's athletic. You don't see him coming.
He doesn't rise far off the floor.
Right.
So it's hard. I mean, it's easy to kind of hide down there, and he does a great job at it.
It helps to have quick hands as well. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
McKinney for 3. Good. It's good to get Zion into the action quick because he can really string some threes together for the Eagles. Stepped out of bounds. Ezell ball. 5:35 to play, first quarter. Ezell-Harding with a 5-point lead, 9-4. Spartans liking to press, trying to speed the game up a little bit. The Eagles are okay with that.
You know, I was talking about this in the girls' game. It's tough when you play press defense, but you don't actually get on the ball. And that's one of the things that Knox Webb seems to be doing. As soon as you play press and you don't get on the ball, it's pretty much just let's see whether or not the other team has a good passer and can pass accurately.
Fouls on the Spartan, number 3, Justin Jenkins.
Jenkins with the foul. I'm not sure I agree with that call there. He's going for the ball. Seemed to tip it just fine, but must have made a little bit of contact over there.
Yeah, I'm always good with fouls that go our way, except for the fact that usually if they're debatable at one end, it will be debatable at the other end eventually.
That's true. And hopefully we're going to have some folks from Knoxville joining us. The steal by the Spartans. The layup is good.
That was great body movement by, I believe, Jenkins. I think that was Jenkins. Traveling.
Eagles to inbound under the basket. Smith. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound G.
Yep.
That was a good call there.
Yep.
But a nice offensive board on G. I'm telling you, he's not a big guy, but he's going to get any ball that comes his way. He's going to block out 7-footer if he has to get a rebound. Good hustle there by G.
One of the few people who knows how to use body position really well. Also, one of the few people who reads where the ball is in the air really well.
He has what we call savvy.
I like it. I like it.
And I don't know who we is. 15-foot.
Well, for today, it will be you and me.
Now that's the kind of foul that we don't need Will picking up. Nothing to gain there. That's a frustration foul.
Yep.
Misses the jumper. They're playing tight defense on him. Just getting a little frustrated, maybe a little winded. He's going to take a seat, just his first, but we're going to need all 5 of his, and they need to be good ones, not the cheapies. Ryan Caldwell subs in. Eagles stay in the man. Nice penetration layup there by Cox. Cuts the lead to 1. McKinney to Smotherman. Smotherman penetrates, dishes. Caldwell likes to shoot it, doesn't. Good decision there by Caldwell. G from 17, no good. Rebound Spartans. Eagles have gone cold. F 15-footer, no good. Rebound Spartans back up. Almost an and one, but he's going to go to the line for 2.
Foul's going to be on the Eagles. 32. Zion McKinney, it's his first. It's going to be the team's second team foul.
McKinney's first. We have 3 to sub in. We have Smith, Liebrick, and Batson.
Yeah, Al Batson.
Like what Farmer's doing here. Farmer knows that down the line he's going to have to get a deeper bench. So he's looking to his bench early in a big matchup. You don't want to have to sub these guys in at the end of a game because somebody's in foul trouble and they've had, they don't even have sweat on their brow. So they got to get some sweat early.
That's right. That's right.
We're knotted up at 9 apiece.
Fouls on the Spartans. Number 33.
Third team foul on the Spartans.
It's going to be his first personal.
So Batson does his job. He gets G a little 30-second break.
That might have been a coach him up break right there. That's let's go ahead and see where you're going. Let's go ahead and get an idea of what we want to do on offense.
We talk about it with the girls team, Robert. We say, look, are you willing to do whatever it takes to win? And if that's just a 30-second break for the point guard, then that's what it is.
That's exactly right.
Thrown away there. Fortunate for the Eagles because the Eagles did not get back on defense, and that would have been a wide open 2. Wild Whirlies are in rare form tonight. Almost an over and back there by Liebert. Ball picked up to McKinney. McKinney in the corner. Smith from 15. Just can't buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, not right now.
G with the rebound. He's going to want to run. 3-on-3. G pulls up from 3. No good. Rebound Liebrick. And he's fouled. Nice job of rebounding there by Liebrick on the miss.
Number 13, Burton Sampson.
Gonna have a technical foul. I didn't. Somebody said something obviously because I didn't see anything.
Number 13, I think.
Also called on number 13. Technical foul on number 13. That will be his second.
So G will go to the line, I'm sure, for the Eagles. See if we can't get off this 9 we've been sitting on for a while.
That's about right.
Austin G at the line, shooting the technical.
First one's good. Boy, that took everything we had too.
That's about right. Bouncing around, see what happens.
Like squeezing blood out of a turnip.
Oh, wow.
You like that?
I like
He
it.
hits
I
them
like
both.
it. I like it. I mean, whatever analogy you feel like is going to help.
Well,
you
I
know.
used it today, and I've been looking for an opportunity to use it again. I'm not even sure it was applicable, but we'll throw it out there.
I like it. I like it.
Well,
it was difficult. We'll put it that way.
You're
know.
the only person I've got to please. We don't need to know that anybody's watching.
That's exactly right. I mean, at the end of the day, we'll pretend it's just us.
Liebert penetrates, dishes to Smith, who goes up. Just stays short. Just not able to buy it. Gonna have a charge.
Charge. Well done. I think that's Austin G on the floor there.
Offensive foul called on number 5, Austin Cox.
Something else he does well. He's not afraid to take a hit.
Not afraid to take some fouls, and occasionally not afraid to give them.
Amen.
Troy Whiteside back in the game for the Spartans.
Spartans in a man-to-man. The turnover. Foul all the way down the floor. It's going to be on G.
Foul's going to be called on Austin G, number 1. Foul's on the floor.
Smotherman in for McKinney.
McKinney.
Burton Sampson back into the game for the Spartans.
Cranston Gentry getting the vocals working over there.
He does have the Gentry pipes.
Yes, he does.
It's a genetic thing. I've had most of
Weston
them.
had it too, huh?
I've had most of them. The only one I never had was Weston.
That could be the second on Smith, and if it is, that's a big foul. No, it's on number 10, Blake Smotherman.
Eagles, number 10, Blake Smotherman. It's his first personal in the Eagles.
Smotherman and Lieberich are relatively recent additions to the Eagles.
Shooting 2.
First free throw good. Lead down to 1. 1:39 to play here in the first quarter. He makes them both.
Tied up. Now the question is going to be what G's going to do without McKinney, who is usually the other ball handler on a press defense.
G up and in.
Didn't get the call on the foul there. That's what he's got. G's one of the few people I know of who, like, intentionally every time he goes in, goes for a foul.
Eagles foul, number 22, Will Smith. It's his second personal. The Eagles.
It looked clean from here, Robert, but, you know, we're a good 60 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a block.
Yeah.
Free throw up and good.
I struggle when refs have that much impact on a game. I struggle.
But, you know, he did a good job of calling it emphatically, which takes the tension off a little bit, but he still missed it. We're tied up at 13. 1:15 to play here in the first quarter. G to break the press. Across to Smotherman, who throws it off his face. Back into the Spartans.
like I said, without McKinney there, he doesn't have anybody who he trusts as a ball handler on the press coverage. So he looked over, Liebrick was open, he decided not to pass it over. He looks over, he sees Smotherman, who he knows he's going to be able to cash, and yet at the same time, Smotherman's trying to get it immediately back to him on the press coverage.
Smotherman got it in the area of the floor where you don't want to get trapped. Not much room there. First free throw, no good. An opportunity for the Spartans to retake the lead. 1 minute, 1 second to play in the first. Second free throw, he got it. Eagles struggling with the press here just a little bit. I might be willing just to kind of clear everybody out and let G take it. But not Will Smith. It's not his forte. Will's comfortable handling the ball for a big guy, you know?
Yeah, but you want him to get down. I mean, his advantage is the fact that he can jump straight out of the building. You need him to be down there for rebounds. You need him to be down there to post up, even though he loves to take jumpers, again, outside of the paint.
Makes his first.
Number 22, Will Smith.
It's a big free throw, Robert, because he needed to see the ball go in the basket. He's really had a tough first quarter. He hit his first jumper, looked good, and then from that point, he's just really been cold. He hits them both.
There we go.
And now entering the game for the first time tonight for the Eagles, number 24, Kevin Rimmer.
The freshman Rimmer in for the Eagles to replace Smith. Farmer's not wanting Smith to pick up his second in the last minute, plus to give him a little extra rest. Eagles drop back into a 2-3. Ball thrown away. 35.9 seconds. You would think that the Eagles are going to go for one. I see G holding his finger up.
Back into the game, number 4, Kevin Hornley.
G just slipped, got his feet tangled up. Turnover, gives it back.
Ooh,
almost did it again. He's going to penetrate all the way in and one. Nice move there by G. That's a good call.
Basket's good by Austin G. Foul is called on number 1.
I feel that the Knox Webb fans do not agree with our synopsis of that
we wouldn't expect them to.
That's exactly right.
We wouldn't expect them to. It's difficult setting up on their side. But I think it was the right call there. G completes the three-point play. Eagles take a 2-point lead, 17.3 in the first.
Knox Webb has a little bit of a size mismatch in the middle here, in the sense that they are significantly taller than Ezell-Harding.
He walked.
The question is, he did walk.
Sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Robert, but
no, you're right.
Jumper at the end is good. Tied it up, 18 apiece at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back after we get our overlays done.
Spartans, 18. Eagles, 18.
About it. Yep, it's working. And we're back. We've got the start of the second quarter, 18-18. 18 fouls for Knox Webb in the first quarter, 6 for the Eagles. So we're going to be shooting a lot of free throws, it looks like, here in the second quarter. Starters are back. Actually, they're not back for the Eagles. Smotherman, I believe, got the start for Liebrick. But Liebrick is in to start the second quarter. Eagles staying in the 2-3. Corner three, good. Good-looking shot there by the Spartans. They take a 3-point lead. Will Smith picks up what may be his third.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 22. That's his third personal. It's going to be the Eagles' seventh.
Robert, that's a big foul there on Smith.
Justin Jenkins at the line.
Yeah.
Rimmer's getting ready to check in at the table along with Smotherman. I assume Rimmer's coming in for Smith.
Yeah, that's gonna put you out most of the third quarter here.
Back into the game for the Eagles, Blake Smotherman and Kevin Rimmer.
Second free throw on the way. Good. 5-point lead, biggest lead for the Spartans.
They're on a 7-0 run right now.
Nice look there by Smotherman. Good patience. He kept his pivot foot and was able to find Smith wide open under the basket. Eagles now back to a man. Smotherman is way outmatched down at the post. He's just not going to be able to handle that guy. Bumps him.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 10, Blake Smotherman. It's his third personal foul, teammate. Burton Sampson on the line.
Free throw's good. Both teams now in the 1-and-1. 18 fouls for each. Second free throw, good. Lead back to 5. 7:04 to play in the first half. Smotherman, Rimmer, up and good. Nice to see Kevin Rimmer.
Yes, it is. Getting a freshman in there.
He got a good bit of playing time at the beginning of the season, and he's kind of backed off a little bit. Nice move, post move there by the Spartans.
This is where the lack of Will Smith hurts us.
Absolutely. Smotherman, did he just pass it behind his back?
He did.
G to McKinney, back to G. Up and good.
Just smooth. Just smooth.
He is smooth.
He does not look like he has ever really hurried.
He has had to work harder for his shots tonight than he's had to work pretty much all year. He's done a good job of scouting. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 6:25 to play. Eagles have cut it back down to 3. I think it's going to be this way the whole game, back and forth.
I'm feeling that way as well. It's going to be a little bit of a transition, I think, once we finally get a big back in that we can consistently trust as a post. Definitely got to worry if McKinney gets in a little bit of trouble just because of ball handling when it comes down to their press defense. Luckily, they are continuing it, and as soon as we get through, we usually get some pretty good looks. But they're great at attacking the ball as soon as we get on their half or on defensive half. So.
Really just now getting into the thick of things in terms of region play.
How are we doing in that, by the way? Do you know?
We've not played a whole bunch. We've played Matt Juliet Christian, who we beat. We've also played Davidson Academy, who we beat. Not sure if we've played anybody else. So the guys are 2-0, and the girls, I believe, are 1-1. There it is again. No, I'm sorry. The girls are 2-1.
Gotcha.
Their first loss today. Rimmer in, up, and good. Tech Coach Farmer looks like he's a brilliant coach over there putting Rimmer in. He's picked up 4 quick points. That's good to see. Not that Farmer's not a brilliant coach. I'm just saying that always helps your cause when you put a freshman in and he's able to show up big like that. 3-pointer on the way.
That's
in
good.
And out.
Don't worry about what you just said. I mean, it's not going to be recorded at all.
It's not like anybody's watching. Smotherman in the corner picks up his dribble. Out to Rimmer to G. Austin G. That is spelt with a G.
Yes, it is.
By the way.
Yes, it is.
Just one. 2 E's. Smith, nice up and under. No good. looked to try and get his own rebound. Looked like it may have been an over-the-back, not called. Nice hustle there by the Spartans, staying with it. Stretch the lead. Back out to 3. 4:50 to play first half. Ezell-Harding trailing by 3. Foul on the Spartans is the team's.
Are they at 9 at this point?
I'm waiting to see if they change it to 10. It is 9, so it'll stay 1-1. A lot of fouls called in the girls' game, too. They brought their really good whistles with the good P in them.
Yes, yes. High-pitched. Well done.
Front end of the 1-on-1 miss. Nice read there by Smotherman. Smotherman put on the football pads there for a second.
And I feel like the head coaches of Ezell got scared on that one because he was coming straight towards him.
Good to see a lot of alumni here tonight. Getting ready to head back to school. Charlie Foster over there. See Samantha Hoback and Chelsea Cook. Saw Weston Gentry here on campus today. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Smotherman. Gets it to G.
Ooh. Frantic pass there.
Yes. G will penetrate up. Doesn't get the shot. But a nice penetration there by Austin G.
Number 3, Justin Jenkins. It's his second. It's going to be the Spartans' 10th team foul.
G to the line.
Austin G, shooting 2.
Eagles in the double bonus for the rest of the half.
Ryan Caldwell back in the game for the Eagles.
Caldwell in for McKinney. G's second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound. Kevin
Rimmer comes down with it.
To Smotherman for 3, no good.
Gets his own rebound.
To Caldwell, he'll take it and miss it. Over the back, no call. G in the corner. Does he take another 3?
It looks like he's going to slow it down.
He does.
Oh, no, I lied to you.
No good. Rebound to the Spartans. 3 3-point attempts. I'm not sure it's exactly what you want on that drive there. And one there. G picks up his second. Not getting any inside looks. Of course, with Smith on the bench, maybe a little bit more difficult. But Rimmer has been able to pick up 2 buckets in the paint. Maybe you ought to go back to him.
Team's 9th team foul. At the line for the Spartans, Justin Jenkins.
Ezell does well on free ball situations of spreading out so that they're open when they can pass around. So as of right now, we've got at least 3 people out there who love taking threes, whether it's Caldwell or G or Smotherman.
Smotherman throws it away. 3:42 to play. Knox Webb by 5. G picks up his 3rd. That's big.
Fouls called on the Eagles. Number 1, Austin G, his 3rd personal. That'll be the Eagles' 10th team foul.
That's a big foul there, Robert. You've got your 2 leading scorers, Smith and G, both with 3 fouls here in the first half. Free throws up and good.
Now the question of ball control when it comes down to press defense reaches kind of critical mass.
You try and get down to particularly toward the end of the first half without too much damage. Second free throw is good. Biggest lead of the game for either team at 7.
So I am assuming that Al Batson's going to run point. Is that our guess here?
Most likely, yes. Okay. Batson's by far the best ball handler. Ball's thrown away on the press. Knox Webb stretching the lead out to 9. TJ Smith, the freshman, handling the ball on the press. He's going to take it down. He slips and falls. Batson now with the ball. He throws it away. Kevin Rimmer kicks it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Spartans. Just not taking care of the basketball, Robert.
Back into the game. Zion McKinney for the Eagles and Vernon Sampson for the Spartans.
McKinney comes in for Batson. It's just difficult, Robert, when you're coming from middle school up to high school to make that transition. The guys are bigger, stronger, they're faster. Just it's a different ball game. Batson not doing a bad job, just maybe not quite ready at this point. McKinney with the foul. It's going to put the Spartans at the line, Robert, with the chance to take a double-digit lead.
The Eagles, number 32, Zion McKinney. It's his second personal foul.
So pretty much everybody's over 10 fouls at this point. So we're just it's like Monopoly money, I think. Fouls are like Monopoly money in this game.
First free throw missed. He'll get another. 3:09 to play here in the first half. Eagles are in a bit of trouble trying to minimize the damage here going into halftime with G and Smith on the bench with 3. Second free throw is good. The first double-digit lead of the ball game for the Spartans. And you better believe they're going to stay in that press. Caldwell turns it over. Up and good.
All right, yeah, timeout.
Timeout, Eagles.
Farmer's making a big statement here by putting G back in the ball game. He's basically saying, I'm sure he was in his ear saying, all right, here's the deal. You pick up your fourth.
Full timeout, Eagles.
We're going to have problems.
That's about right. It becomes a much more complicated issue after this. And Bradley's Farmer's getting talking to by the ref.
They just kind of seeing what each other had for dinner, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure. Asking what hair gel he uses most likely.
Not sure what was said, but must have been important to take that much of your time out to talk about it. 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Eagles in a world of trouble. Eagles will have the ball. Spartans with almost a new 5.
And they back off of the press coverage as well.
Kevin Rimmer stays in the game. Liebrick with the ball. Smith to G. To Liebrick. Down low to TJ. Up and good. Nice move there by TJ Smith. It's a big bucket. That's what you need coming out of the timeout.
Foul called on number 5, Austin Cox. This is his second personal.
Smith to the line to complete the three-point play and get this lead back down to single digits. The lefties free throws no good. Rebound to the Spartans. Eagles staying in a man. 5-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, the Spartans up and good. Nobody blocked out there, Robert.
Not at all.
Spartans with the turnover again. .130 to play here in the first half. Eagles need to cut this lead back down to single digits again if they can. There's the back door, not there. Nice job there by Rimmer staying home. The three in the corner is no good. Again, rebound to the Spartans. Up and no good. Rebound, Liebrick, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Spartans foul, number 14, Troy Whiteside. That is his third personal. At the line for the Eagles, Nolan Lieber, shooting 2.
Farmer staying positive over there on the bench. It's been a difficult first half for the Eagles. First free throw, no good by Liebrick.
Back in the game, number 4, Kevin Gormley.
Second free throw from Liebrick is good. One minute to play, first half. Five-second violation for the Spartans. The turnover gives the ball to the Eagles with 55.5.
You can almost hear the Ezell coaches calling for that. I don't know if we could pick that up on the mic. You know, sometimes referees are reminded of certain rules by the opposing coaches, you know.
Yeah, sometimes they need us to help them out a little bit.
That's exactly right. I mean, it's part of coaching.
.30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Spartans will hold for the final shot. Smart there on the Spartans side. Clock down to 15. Now at 10. Three-pointer on the way at the buzzer. No good. Rebound G, and he'll try to heave it down. Nothing doing. We're going to go to the locker room at halftime. Webb School of Knoxville 41, your Ezell-Harding Eagles 30.
Our coaching philosophy this year is to be overly aggressive, to get back to the fundamentals. I believe that in order to be successful, you've got to be able to do the little things, and so I'm trying to help the girls to be fundamentally sound, to work together as a team, and just be vocal and active and aggressive. So that's kind of where we're headed this season. I have two seniors this year, Tanjanique Nowlin and Kiana Froden, and they're both very athletic girls, and they bring a lot to the table. They're very aggressive on defense, and I just really expect them to step up and to be vocal leaders as well as, I guess, our team aggressive leaders. I want them to set the tone. So I think that both of those girls have a lot of abilities, and I just want them to use them to the best of their ability. What I expect tonight in the game is that everyone go out and play extremely hard, but to listen and to just be able to step up when their time is come, because we have 12 girls and every single one of them will have the chance to play because they're all very athletic. So I just want them to be aggressive, play hard, and let's work together as a team. Our coaching philosophy this year is to be overly aggressive, to get back to the fundamentals. I believe that in order to be successful, you've got to be able to do the little things, and so I'm trying to help the girls to be fundamentally sound, to work together as a team, and just be vocal and active and aggressive. So that's kind of where we're headed this season. I have two seniors this year, Tangenique Nowlin and Kiana Froden, and they're both very athletic girls, and they bring a lot to the table. They're very aggressive on defense, and I just really expect them to step up and to be vocal leaders, as well as I guess our team aggressive leaders. I want them to set the tone. So I think that both of those girls have a lot of abilities, and I just want them to use them to the best of their ability. What I expect tonight in the game is that everyone go out and play extremely hard, but to listen and to just be able to step up when their time is come, because we have 12 girls and every single one of them will have the chance to play because they're all very athletic. So I just want them to be aggressive, play hard, and let's work together as a team.
My coaching philosophy is, we like to play hard on defense. We like to take care of the basketball, and I'm very fiery. I'm very competitive. I hate to lose, and I try to instill that in each one of our kids to play hard and play together. And at the end of the day, as long as we do those things, hopefully we'll come out on the winning end. And I've got two seniors, Austin G. and Zion McKinney. Austin's played since he was a freshman. He's our point guard. He's very has a level head. He's takes care of the basketball. He gets guys where they're supposed to be, and he's kind of me on the floor. So it's kind of nice to have him out there. And Zion, he leads more by example, and he's good in the locker room. He takes care of different things in there. He's doing the more spiritual side of it as well, and that's kind of what we're going as a team. We're trying to focus more on Christ, being the center of our team, plus being good examples on the floor as well. Expectations for the season, just try to get better each and every day. As long as we can get better each day in practice, do things from a different night, get better each game, just kind of move on. And, I think we'll be in a good position at the end of the year to maybe make a run back to the state tournament.
This year we have a lot of goals that we have set for all three schools at Ezell-Harding. I think the first and primary goal is to revitalize a spirit and a culture of faith here. And this place has always been known for being a place where God is praised and the Bible is taught.
What I hope for this school year is that we build a loving and safe environment for the students. I think back to when I was a child and all the inspiring teachers that I had, and I really just want them to feel like they matter and that they can make a difference. So if I can provide that here at Ezell-Harding, then that would be what I would hope for the school year, just for them to be successful and to have a really fun time in elementary school.
Spiritual goals in athletics, I think, are a unique aspect that we have as a Christian school. As I've said before, we don't just play to win. Wins and losses, they come and go. But a lot of the spiritual aspects that you're able to learn in terms of humility, in terms of working hard and taking care of your bodies and all the other elements. I think the coaches do a fantastic job here of approaching everything that they do with a Christian aspect in terms of praying before a game and giving glory to God when you win. And those types of aspects are things that I think are unique at a Christian school that we're able to really, really
right at a minute to go here at halftime. Ezell-Harding trailing Knox Webb by 11. A lot of things going on there in the first half, Robert. Some good things, some not so good things. Probably the biggest is the fact that G and Smith both have 3 fouls. It'll be interesting to see if the Spartans go right at one or both of them to pick up a quick fourth, because that may determine the outcome of the game.
Early foul trouble is going to be interesting, but if they can keep it clean, I mean, it's a little bit of an uphill battle because calls seem to be coming very, very quickly in every single one of these halves. I think both teams have gotten to 10. I think in all 3 halves that have been played so far in the girls and the guys game. So they've just got to keep themselves clean the entire time, play way above board, and sprint away from every charge that they see coming.
That's
just
right.
as fast as you possibly can, run. Just see what happens and run.
Starters are back for the Eagles. Smotherman, G, Smith, and McKinney. The Spartans open up the second half in a man. Smith post. 10-foot jumper, no good. Cleared by the Spartans. Smith is going to have to find that little jumper, Robert, for us to really try and climb back into this ball game.
That's true. He's going to struggle, especially inside and trying to move the ball inside, playing strong inside because of his 3 fouls. So his jumper is going to be his best friend. So we can hope that he's got it.
Good putback, good. Too many second chances there for the Spartans. G penetrates down low and he travels. Drug the pivot foot there. They picked up his dribble with really no option other than to pass it. And being in the lane, he's only got 3 seconds to get it out of there. And he was just trying to get the advantage by dragging that pivot foot.
Couldn't see around the 2 guys to see Smotherman.
The up and under, no good. Rebound McKinney, outlet to G. Smith from 17, no good. Smith has also got to follow his shot, try and get in to get some rebounds. G with the hit, that's a charge. And again, Robert, that's not just any charge. If that had gone the other way, that's G's 4th.
Right.
So that's a big, big advantage there to the Eagles.
Yeah, that's the danger area. You got to be careful. Make sure you know what's going on. Make sure you know that you've planted for like forever. Otherwise, you just sprint as far as you can.
Smith, the little jump hook, no good. Coach Farmer still encouraging over there, basically saying the shots have got to fall eventually. They're just not. 15-point lead now for the Spartans. It's the biggest of the ball game. 6:20 to play. G penetrates up, no good, but he's fouled.
Foul's going to be called on the Spartan. Number 2, Brandon Neighbors. That's his first personal. And that's the Spartan safety foul.
You see more alumni coming in. Corey Teague up here at the booth. Saw Rod Glatt and Brandon Lee down there a little bit earlier. First shot by G is good. Robert, they're going to have to make a run here pretty quick, because if they don't, it could get away from them.
That's right. I feel like Knox Webb has figured out that our big men are in foul trouble, so they're trying to go as many points in the paint as they can possibly get, knowing that we're not going to play as aggressive in there.
It's a great point. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
I mean, that would be a great example right there. I mean, they knew what had to happen, and so they're gonna put it in, rebound it up.
But the one thing we can do without drawing foul is block somebody out. We just have not done that. McKinney for 3, no good. Rebound to the Spartans with an opportunity to really stretch this thing out. Penetration, loses the ball. It's on the ground. Smith picks it up. G calls the timeout.
That was smart.
It's very smart. Because the possession arrow was to the Spartans, so we save the possession here. It's going to be a 30.
Eagles timeout. Eagles call full Excuse me, 30-second timeout.
You don't want to go into the fourth quarter down 15 to 18 points, Robert. If you're going to make your run, you need to make it here toward the end of the third. Try and get this thing to single digits before going into the fourth, and that's difficult to do the way the Eagles have been shooting the ball.
Yeah, the question is, are they playing reserve because of foul trouble? And if both G and Will can get into the fourth quarter with just 3 fouls, I feel like they can play and feel a little bit more free, not worry about fouls as much. I feel like that might be where they are right now.
Foul on the floor.
Foul's going to be called on the Spartans, number 33, Liam Willoughby. It's his second personal. That'll be the Spartans' 13th foul in the second half.
Smith in the corner, penetrates. 15-foot jumper, no good. Spartans clear the boards. 5 minutes to play in the third. Penetration by the Spartans up and under, good. 17-point lead. The good, strong-looking player there for Knox Webb. Smotherman up and no good. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles.
You could say this for Smotherman. He's got some hang time.
He does. And he's quick as greased lightning, too.
That's right.
Caldwell will come in for Smotherman. Smith up. No good. Just cannot buy a bucket. And Robert, I think he's pressing now. Because every time he touches the ball, it's going up. But it may not necessarily be a good shot. Layup is good by the Spartans. They're up 19. So it's going the opposite direction. You try and cut it to single digits, and it just keeps spreading away from you. G to Smith, it's going to go up. He got that one, though. Nice little floater there.
There we go.
Timeout, Spartans.
Nothing says a Will Smith lay-in to make you have a full timeout.
Well, I think he's wanted to kind of say, look, we've got this lead here. Here's how we got to protect this lead and make it stretch out. Because if Smith does catch fire and if G starts catching fire, the Eagles can get back in this thing. But they have done a great job of shutting G down. And like I said earlier, he has had to work for everything he gets, and he's not gotten a lot.
That's right. Isn't going to be getting the benefit of a call either as well, in the sense that he tries to draw fouls pretty much. So he's going in, he's trying to body up. You notice even on the first possession that we had a turnover. He's going in. He's going to slow it down because he's hoping that guy's going to come in and foul him. So this whole having 3 fouls in the middle of your third quarter is going to pretty much put a hamstring on a lot of his game, trying to pass it in, try to feed it in, but also trying to draw the foul.
And a lot of times he likes to draw the contact, but I think the referees know him well enough to know that sometimes there's a little bit of it's ironic that we have a stage here in our gym because a lot of his is acting. It's not always a foul there, but he's going to try and make it look like it.
That's well done. What's funny is the fact that he falls so gracefully in soccer that he never draws a foul in soccer. It's amazing that he can do it in basketball. It must be the confined space.
Eagles switching up the defense into a 1-3-1, just spreading it out, and that's exactly what Knox Webb is going to do. Just stand in the corners, pass it around. They're content just to kind of let time run off the clock. Eagles are probably going to have to get out of this and match up, and they do. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the third. The back door there, stolen away by G. G read it perfectly. He's going to go all the way down, lay it in. Lays it up, got fouled. He'll go to the line. The chance to really cut into this lead. Try and get the Eagles on a little bit of a run here.
Number 14, Troy Whiteside. That is his 4th personal foul. And that'll be the Spartans' 4th team foul in the second half. At the line for the Eagles, Austin G. Shooting 2.
First shot, good. Lead down to 16. Second free throw is good.
That's one way to chip away at the lead.
Absolutely. Don't want to jinx us here, Robert, but we've not committed a foul either, and that's been big so far.
No. Oh, no.
What?
That's commentator's curse, man.
What?
Commentator's curse.
All right. It'd be my bad. Will's going to foul right here. Watch. Nope.
Dude, why would you call that? Oh, that's okay, because it might not happen.
The shot, no good. Rebound,
Look
G.
at that.
Takes it all the way down.
Careful.
It could have gone either way there,
Yes, it
Robert.
could. That arm got snuck in there. It's the advantage.
Basket's good by Austin G.
I think they may have compounded the error by saying the basket was good. They gave G, I think that they thought that he was Jeremy Lin there, and gave him the and one.
It's funny because he turned towards him like that's exactly what I was thinking. I thought that the entire time.
That was an NBA continuation, which is to our advantage, but and we will for sure take it. Farmer's not saying, look, guys, that you missed that one. So G will go to the line to complete the incredible three-point play, which he does. Robert, the
I
lead
love
is
gifts.
19-point lead is down to 12. Eagles on a 7-0 run. Almost a travel
Almost.
there. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound G.
Good box out. See, that's Will Smith at his best.
G's going to penetrate. Dishes to Smith, who tries to make a move up and under. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Spartans. They're going to want to run.
Will's got to be careful here.
It's a good job by Smith
Yes.
to not pick up the foul. Because either way, you make it difficult to make that shot at least and not commit the foul. Lead back to 14. G for three. Got it. Lead down to 11. It's the closest we've been in a while. Two minutes to play.
They just do a great job with pick and roll.
3-second violation. Ball back to the Eagles. And Robert, this possession right here, the Eagles could get back into single digits for the first time in a long time. We've not been in the single digits the entire second half. Liebrick for three.
Nope.
No good. One minute, 45 seconds to play. Caldwell. Penetration, 15-footer is no good, in and out. Rebound to the Eagles. Another opportunity here. We talked about getting it into single digits before the half. Caldwell for three, no good. Doesn't follow his shot.
Doesn't follow a shot.
Rebound to the Spartans. Nice job there by Smith with the tip. The up and under is good by the Spartans. That's a good-looking shot. Jenkins with the up and under stretches the lead to 13 with 1:08 to play, third quarter. G to Liebrick. Back to G, who's calling for the screen. Five-second violation there for G. It's not often you see a 5-second violation with really not much pressure and him not dribbling the ball. We're under a minute.
And coach is not reminding of them of it.
I think a number of folks may have fallen asleep on that one. Jenkins with the ball, feeds the post, the spin move, up and under, no good.
Ooh. Benefit of the doubt there, benefit of the doubt.
G.
We will take it.
To Smith, 15-footer.
Come on.
Good.
Yes.
And Coach Farmer looks to the heavens. The ball stolen away by G to Liebrick. Up, no good.
Ooh, also
Rebound.
no foul.
He walks, but no call.
Yeah,
it's going to be the fourth.
Knew that was coming. Knew that was coming.
Could not get out of the third quarter without a fourth foul on either G or Smith.
Now on the plus side, it is 6 seconds left in the third quarter, and we have not fouled once. This is the first foul, so I'm not going to lie. I'll take that. I'm going to take that. That's discipline.
Well, I'm going to call it right here, Robert. 6.4 seconds to play. G's taking and hitting the three here at the end of the third quarter. To feel it. The second's good. We're not going to get it to single digits, but we are going to cut it to 10, which is the closest we've been in a long time. McKinney to G, 5 seconds in the half. G steps back for three. Ooh, I was almost right.
Almost. You almost called that one.
We go to the fourth quarter. Ezell-Harding trailing, but they're starting to chip away. We'll be back right after this. Start of the fourth quarter. It'll be Smith, T.J. Smith, Kevin Rimmer, Nolan Liebrick, Zion McKinney, and Austin G for the Eagles. Will Smith picking up his fourth right at the end of the third quarter. He will not sit him long, I imagine. Because he really just, he hit a bucket not too long ago, which is his first bucket in a long time. So he's not going to want him to sit over there and get cold. And to be honest with you, it's going to be tough to win this game with Will sitting on the bench. Foul on the Eagles. Send the Spartans to the foul line for two.
Number 32, Zion McKinney. It's his third personal. Eagles' second team foul in the second half. On the line, Troy Whiteside.
A 14-point lead for the Spartans. McKinney is out and Caldwell is in for the Eagles. Second free throw, no good. Rimmer with the rebound to G. Caldwell in the corner, back to G. Rimmer looks to penetrate. Up, off the glass, no good. Rebound to the Spartans. Lob down low, up for two, good. Nice look there.
That's body position.
It's body position, and it's smart with Smith on the bench to look at your big guy down low for the lobs. Smith and Smotherman to check in for the Eagles. Caldwell for three, good. Cuts the 16-point lead to 13. Jenkins from 15, good. G penetrates up and good.
Basket's good by Austin G.
G to complete the three-point play. Cut the lead to 10. Will Smith in for Kevin Rimmer and Smotherman in for Lieber. Three-point play is complete. 12-point lead, 6:36 to play. This game is well within reach. Webb being very patient, doing a nice job of taking care of the basketball. The penetration 10-foot floater is good. Caldwell in the corner for three, good. Cuts the lead to 11. Caldwell gets hot. Robert?
I mean, we'll take it. We'll take the twos, but if we can pull off some defense, get Caldwell hot, it's gonna be a great game.
Foul on T.J. Smith.
Number 5, TJ.
It's going to be his first, team third.
That's the Eagles' third team foul.
We've now doubled all of our fouls in the third quarter. In this quarter,
It's not like the first quarter when the whistles were really charged up. They must have run out of batteries or something at halftime, because it's been a foul for. Well, take that back. I mean, the Eagles are just right. They'll be 1-on-1 on the next foul from Knox Webb. Second free throw is good. 12-point lead. Robert, three-pointer. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for the opportunity to get
That's
this
right.
thing single digits.
That's exactly right.
Smith takes the screen.
Now we're guarding Caldwell just a little bit closer.
Yes. G to the line for 1-and-1.
Fouls on Burton Sampson, his fourth personal foul. For the Spartans.
It's the fourth on number 13.
That means the Eagles will be shooting the bonus.
He has had a good ball game as well, from outside and inside. He's a good-looking player. G to the line. For a second, I thought it was Will Smith, but the foul was called on the guy who was trying to fight through the screen. This is right here. This is right.
Austin G. Yeah. This is right. This is right. This is absolutely right.
He wants the ball in his hands.
He's just so convinced. He's just so convinced that he's right. He knows he's right. I love it.
First free throw up. Uh-oh.
Oh.
G almost got the loose ball.
Timeout.
Good job there by Jenkins to get the ball back. It just kind of hovered there in between his legs, like a floating globe. We've got one of those at home. It's got have you seen one of those? It's magnetized. You got a magnet on the top, magnet on the bottom, and it's got the globe that sits in the middle. You can spin it, and it kind of looks like it's hovering in the air.
You know, like at NASA or something like that?
I'm not making this up, Robert. I have one of these.
Okay.
I've never used it as an analogy in a basketball game, though.
It's tough. It's tough. I'm not sure how many magnetized floating globes are floating around there, if you will. But now that we have the image, I like it. I like magnets floating. Does it spin?
It does spin. It does spin. And it stays spinning in perpetuity.
Does it spin at the exact same time as the Earth actually spins?
No, it spins however hard you spin it.
Okay, gotcha.
You get to play God there for a second.
Theologically, that may be interesting.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Caldwell with the tip. Nice read there by Caldwell. Pass down low, spin move, up, 5-footer. Does not get the roll, out of bounds. Yes, that's the right call. Thought he was going to give it to White, to the Spartans, but that's the right call.
Hesitated just a little bit.
Back into the game, number 33, Liam Willoughby.
Smith in for Smotherman.
Number 22, Wills.
I like this lineup here.
I also like the fact that he waited until he knew he had the matchup. That's good coaching by Farmer right there.
Absolutely. G to Caldwell for three. No good. Rebound, Spartans. Nice job of rebounding there. G steals it away, goes up, misses the layup, and is not able to get his own rebound. The Spartans take it away. It's good hustle there, but again, Robert, he tried to get the foul as well. T.J. Smith with the rebound on the miss. Eagles going to run again. 4:22 to play. G penetrates to McKinney for three. No good. Rebound.
Good rebound, Will.
Will Smith up and under. Just threw it at the basket.
Woo!
May have been bailed out a little bit there.
It's just a little bit of a delayed whistle.
Number 3, Justin Jenkins.
I mean, maybe that foul was on Austin G. So we want to send him to the line.
Looks like Jenkins
Looks like
may
we
have
got
got elbowed in the face. Hope he's okay in the mouth, maybe.
Fouls on 33, Liam Willoughby. It's his 3rd personal and the team's 8th.
Jenkins is going to come out of the game. Will Smith misses the first free throw. Looks like Jenkins may have gotten hit in the mouth. He's got the towel over his mouth. Hope he's okay over there. It's dangerous, man. When you get down
that's
there
right.
in the paint, the elbows start flying.
Last foul is on number 3, Justin.
Now, as a point of interest here, this number 14 on Knox Webb has 4 fouls right now. And has come into sub for the injured Jenkins, who's been playing an incredible game.
He sure has. He's a good-looking ball player. Good-looking athlete just all around. Eagles in the full court press. Spartans are able to beat it. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to play. Eagles down 11. Eagles are flying all over the place. Spartans are trying to be patient, get a good-looking shot.
Oh, I get it. We're playing keep away.
Absolutely. With an 11-point lead, the Eagles are flying all over the court. That's what you want to do right there. That's a great job there by Knox Webb. Beautiful job there. Running a minute and a half off the clock. Caldwell for 3.
Too much.
No good. Spartans with the rebound. Going to have a foul on McKinney.
Foul's called on the Eagles, number 32, Zion McKinney. It's going to be his 4th personal foul and also the 4th team foul for the Eagles in the second half.
Jenkins and I believe it's Cox, can't remember his last name, in for the Spartans. Jenkins has got some gauze pad shoved up his nose. I was thinking it might have been his mouth. Looks like it was his nose that was bleeding over there. Penetration, the little runner.
I don't believe that we've had a block in this game.
No, every time you look like we've had a good block, they end up blowing the whistle.
Yep.
Even that one looked like he had a lot of ball, but it must have got him with the body.
Yeah. And then, I wasn't looking elbow down, so all I saw was hand, and it looked clean, but looks can be deceiving, apparently.
Into the game, Lee Willoughby and Will Smith. The game for the Spartans, Brandon Neighbors.
G for 3, good.
Austin G.
Lead back down to 12, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play. Eagles trying to make something happen defensively. And Knox Webb, they're just doing a masterful job of running time off the clock. I must have jinxed. I don't know if you can jinx the opponent, but must have.
That's well done.
Threw it away.
Can we do that again?
I'm going to try.
Okay. Woo.
Smith for 3, no good. Rebound, Knox Webb. Knox Webb has done a great job of holding the Eagles to one shot on most possessions. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to play. Time is of the essence. Eagles are in a position where they're going to have to start fouling. Because they're not even at 1-1 yet. They could go ahead and foul now.
Yeah, but looking on the court, the only person that can really foul is Ryan, right?
I guess so, yeah.
I know that McKinney's got 4, G's got 3,
Will's got 4.
Will's got 4. TJ, I don't know how many TJ has. He might have. He has 3.
Smith, he's gonna do offensive defensive substitutions here. Bring Smith out while we're on the defense, so we can foul. And you might even want to put somebody like Batson in. 1 minute 40 seconds to play. Caldwell with the foul.
Foul's going to be on the Eagles. Number 2, Ryan Caldwell, that's his first personal. And that's the Eagles' 17th foul, which will put the Spartans into the bonus. Austin Knox at the line shooting. 1-1.
First free throw good. 1 minute 31 seconds. Robert, 13-point lead is going to be difficult to overcome. Second free throw, no good. Going to have to get quick shots up, preferably threes. G for 3.
Follows his shot, doesn't get the rebound.
Foul by Smotherman. This is where what's been a relatively good game the last few minutes could turn ugly if the Eagles are not able to knock down shots.
Personal, that'll be the Eagles' 8th team foul. Austin Cox at the line shooting. 1-1.
So we're at the point right now that the only person who has fouls to give is Caldwell. He's got 3 fouls, which means he'll have 1 more until he's at 4. Everybody else who is on until now, because we just substituted for TJ.
Troy Whiteside back in the game.
G to McKinney. McKinney to Smith, who penetrates. Up and under, no good. Rebound, Knox Webb. One minute to play.
See,
Timeout, Spartans.
This is where it gets tricky. We're at the point where our hopeful shooters, our shooters who have high percentage shots, are at 4 fouls, and got to figure out who's going to be the low man on the top. Who draws the short straw to foul?
Anybody that doesn't have 4 is they may just send everybody at the guy with the ball. Make sure we get a foul. Ezell-Harding is in action tomorrow. Will not be streaming live, but we will be playing at home against Kings Academy. Kings Academy also from East Tennessee, along with Knox Webb. We'd like to wish Knox Webb safe journey home. They will be in action tomorrow on top of the mountain up at Mont Eagle, playing St. Andrew Swanee. .5 lead, 42.5 seconds. They'll be headed to the line, see if they can stretch it out a little bit further.
It's the Eagles' team 9th team foul. Austin Cox at the line shooting.
First shot is up, no good. 40 seconds to play. McKinney for 3, no good. Rebound, Knox Webb. 30 seconds to play. That's going to about do it, Robert.
Yeah, that's it.
We had chances to really cut into the lead. Will Smith really couldn't find his shot in the first half. It was frustrating, and foul trouble in the first half, and Knox Webb has played a really good ball game.
They've played it tight. They've played tight defense. I'm not sure whether or not the game has actually been sloppy, but the fouls will make it look sloppy.
We'll be headed to Knoxville here in 2-3 weeks to meet the Spartans again. First shot good. Second shot good. G penetrates. Up for two, good.
Austin G. Eagles call timeout. Eagles.
I don't even know how you do that. Weave through 5 guys. Just throw it up. The only time I can weave through 5 guys is when it's the burger place.
Man, I knew that was coming. I knew it. I mean, as soon as the joke started, I knew it was coming. It was beautiful.
I appreciate that. The setup is everything. That's what I've learned.
5 Guys is quite a burger joint.
We've resorted to talking about burgers. You know, the best burger in Nashville, I think, is Burger Up. Have you been to Burger Up?
I've not been to Burger Up. That's an organic burger place, right?
Yeah, it's got like bison burgers, all that other kind of stuff.
Where is Burger Up?
It's over on 12 South.
Okay, I don't go to that area.
Yeah, really good, really good.
I mean, not that it's not a good area.
I mean, you're over there for doctoral work.
Is it near school?
Yeah, it's right next to Lipscomb. So, good stuff. Good burger. It's not cheap, but it's a great burger.
Well, that's probably the other reason that I haven't been there. 23.9 seconds to play.
You literally just passed it out of bounds. It's well done. It's well done.
Very well done. Knox Webb gets the ball in.
Eagles foul, number 2. Ryan Caldwell, it's his 3rd personal. Results in
Caldwell picks up his 3rd. Both free throws are good. 16-point lead, 21.6. I imagine that we will not be seeing any more fouls from this point, at least from the Eagles.
I can't promise anything.
Eagles foul timeout.
I've watched this game long enough. I can't promise anything.
G spent half the time out getting the ball for the referee. Such a nice kid.
Yes, he is. He is a nice kid.
Tell you what, he's been exciting to watch all 4 years.
1,000 points plus 1,000 points. I mean, that's a huge deal.
What's your next favorite burger place after Burger Up?
The Pharmacy is actually in East Nashville.
That came up this week, too. I've never been there. Is
It's
that a real
great.
pharmacy?
It's an old pharmacy. We're talking like Old Tommy. I'm like phosphates and everything, pharmacy. I mean,
Phosphates Pharmacy.
Yeah, man.
It's a great name for a pharmacy.
As a matter of fact, they sell phosphates.
I mean,
It's incredible.
Of course.
It's incredible.
They're a hot item. 5 seconds to play. Knox Webb will run the clock down, and they'll head to Sewanee tomorrow with a 17-point victory here at Ezell-Harding Christian School. Your final, Knox Webb 76, Ezell-Harding 59. Until next time, God bless.